There are beaches and there are Bermudian beaches. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sherifat and I live in Nova Scotia in Canada. On my YouTube channel, I just share my experiences about life here in Canada. In this video, I'm taking you through my time in 3 beaches in Bermuda. Did you think I was done with my content from Bermuda? No way. Okay, let me take you back to what I start with. I think I showed you my boat cruise in Bermuda. I also showed you my parasailing as well. So on this day, I did a boat cruise. I did parasailing. I also went for to swim with the dolphins. That was what I did on this day, and also the museum. So 4 things I did really on this day. One was to go for parasailing, which is that one, and then I went to swim with the dolphins. Yes, that was the second thing I got to do. That's me getting ready to go swim with the dolphins. And the third thing I did was to go to the museum. So if you go swim with the dolphins, one of the things you get to do also is go to the museum. So your admission takes you and allows you to go to the museum as well if you pay for an experience with the dolphins. So I did all those 3 things, and to wrap it up, I went to the beach. Like, it was such a busy day for me. I don't even know how I got through all of that, but I did, thankfully. So in this video, I'll be taking you through my experience at the beaches in Bermuda. I went to 3 of them. It was so wonderful. I mean, I would say that so far, that's the best beaches I've been to in my life. I don't know about tomorrow if I go to another country, but as of right now, those were my best beaches ever. I'll take you through. So that's me going on the bus. So before then, I'll be taking taxis and all of that. But I'm like, for this, let me just explore the bus. This was my first time going on the bus. So I bought a 3-day pass. I have 3 days left on this day, so I bought a 3-day pass so I could use that for my commute. And it was pretty easy to navigate. So you first buy the bus pass, then I went on the bus, told the bus driver I was gonna come off, and then I came off around the beach area. So I'll show you all of that. So come with me and I'll take you through my experience. Aside that, I also met a cabman. So I took a cab. In fact, that day, before then, after then, I still went to another beach. So the beaches I went to was not like 3 in one day. So it was the first one I went to. It's called Horseshoe Bay Beach. Horseshoe Bay Beach. Yeah, Horseshoe Bay Beach. I went there. That was my first experience in the beach. And then some days after, I went to another beach. But the last day I was leaving, I went to another beach. So I got a cabman that took me to that other beaches. I went to the 2 other beaches, and it was such a very wonderful tour guide. It took me through like so many things I didn't know about Bermuda. That's why I always say that when you travel, I mean, it's good to go on Google and search, but most times the locals will be the one to give you the main thing about the country, the locals. So I try my best to always interact with locals when I travel. So this guy, I met with him, was my cabman, the taxi guy, and he just took me. It was a good experience with him. I'll show you all of that. So that's another thing I'd like you to see and watch in this video. So come with me. And for the last activity of the day, I'm going to the beach. There's a beach called Horseshoe Bay Beach. So it's very nice. So I'm going there now. That'll be the last activity for the day, and then I'll go dinner. I'll go have dinner. I'll go break my fast. It's day 17 of Ramadan. The Niger song playing. Only. Us Niger music playing in the background. It's Bermuda, that's Niger song playing. See how blue the water is. pink sand. This is me at the Horseshoe Bay beach. The water is so blue, like crystal clear blue, and the sand is pink. You see the sand, let me pick it up. See? Like, see the pink sand. So cool. And the water is so crystal clear blue. Wow. Bermuda is famous for its pink sand beaches. There are only a few places in the world that have pink sand beaches, and Bermuda is famous for this. Bermuda as a country is surrounded by coral reefs where tiny invertebrate sea creatures live in. The water in these beaches are incredibly clear, like crystal clear, which means it's a great place to snorkel. Snorkeling was one of the things I would have loved to do, but I didn't get a spot. Like, all these attractions are like always like fully booked ahead. There are 34 beaches and coves in Bermuda. Out of those 34, I was able to go to 3. And honestly, I felt privileged to be able to experience this in my lifetime, right? So I'm showing you, I hope you get to enjoy part of this experience with me. I hear some Nigerian music playing. I think some Nigerians are somewhere there. I can hear some music playing. Godly can hear some Nigerian music. This is Bermuda. Nigerian music is playing. Hey. There are 2 parts in Horseshoe Bay Beach. This is the second part that I came to. It's a family-friendly beach. Even though there are several private beaches in Bermuda that mostly belong to luxury hotels and resorts, many of these beaches are also public. These public beaches are open from sunrise to sunset, and entry is free. You don't have to pay money to go to these beaches. That was me. At first, because I was tired, I didn't even plan to even go into the water. My plan was just, even usually when I go to the beach, like, I really don't go and swim. I just go and just put my leg in the water. But this one, I'm like, no, I have to go in. So that was me going in earlier. After going, I'm like, no, I have to swim in this water. This water is not something I will see every day. So I went to swim with the dolphin. So I had my swimsuit with me. I just went to change my swimsuit to go into the water. God, man, it felt like bliss. Like I felt like I went for one form of cleansing. It was a beautiful experience. What can even, it will not suffice how it felt. It was relaxing, it was therapeutic, it was everything and more. Like, oh my God, I really, really love the experience. So that was me in the water. Like, I went at the point when I finished doing my few minutes filming, like just few minutes of video, I went to drop my phone in my luggage, and I just went and swam and I put myself in the water for a long time. Like, I just forgot about filming. I swam, I was in the water, it was a beautiful experience. So I cannot even put to words how I felt. Like, it was great. It was great. And this second part of Horseshoe Bay Beach is more enclosed, and I think it's a bit more shallow than the bigger part. So you find kids are inclined to this part of the beach than the other side, which is more like, like very big ocean. So even me, I enjoyed this part because it's a bit enclosed, and the way that part is very beautiful. This is the other bigger part I'm talking about. It's like it's more like in the ocean and all of that. That's there. So I also came back to swim in this one. It's been a super busy day. I just got home to freshen up. Today I had 4 activities. I went parasailing, and swim with the dolphins, went to Bermuda Museum, and also went to the beach, Horseshoe Beach. After I'm going to eat from away from the beach because I was so tired, and I thought to just freshen up first before I go eat. So I'm at the hotel now, freshened up, and then I'm going to eat. Yep, let me go find something to eat. So the hotel gave me this booklet that has directory, you know, how to take transportation, restaurants, and other stuff like that. And there are 13 on this list. I called 12 of them because the first one already says they are closed by 7. And out of these 12, 11 of them said they closed by 9. I started calling around 19 because I had to shower. So from 9-10, all of them said they've closed. There's only one that says they closed by 10, and they don't do dine-in, they only do delivery. It is the 4-star pizza. So left with pizza as only choice. All of these restaurants are all closed, so they closed by 9. I've made my order for pizza, and they said 45 minutes for delivery. I was to go there myself, so I called the taxi, and she was telling me, because I checked the place on Google, on the map, it's 3 minutes drive, but 18 minutes walk. I cannot even walk this night there. So I thought to take a cab. So the cab was telling me that, can't I just do delivery because they do delivery? I was like, that's true. So I had to like do delivery, and they're saying 45 minutes. I'm gonna wait. I hope I don't die of hunger before they get here. Pizza is here. So hungry. I like it. So this is me eating sahur, like eating early in the morning so I can fast. I bought some packs of noodles, so I made one this morning. It's about to eat. This is Ramadan day 18. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. That sounds good. Thank you. Just to maximize my stay here. Yeah. So I was only able to go to one beach. You know, time runs by so fast. Yep. So much to do.
You're here on a cruise ship?
Oh no, I came by here. Okay. But I've been here since Sunday.
Alright.
Have to leave today.
How have you liked it so far?
Yeah, nice, beautiful island. Yeah. Are you from here originally?
Yeah.
Oh.
Born and raised here.
Interesting. You like it here?
I do like it here. I mean, it has its drawbacks, but I mean, it's beautiful. It's
like,
a pretty
like any
relaxed,
place. Yeah, serene
pace of life.
Yeah,
good quality of life.
Good. I see that as well. But some people I speak with say they don't like it, that Bermudian government treats like guests better than they treat the locals. Is that true?
I wouldn't say that. I mean, I don't think the government treats anyone
less
that well. Like I don't really think they're that effective.
But I met some locals today at the bus stop, and I was saying I like it here, and they were like, "Oh no, that we guests like it, but the locals don't like it."
I mean, the biggest problem with being a local here is that it's really expensive.
It is expensive.
And it's not a lot of work
to make up for it, right?
Yeah, like we got a pretty high unemployment rate. It's expensive. If you do have a job, you kind of need multiple jobs if you're working
to survive.
For a wage to survive. Yeah.
Because things are so expensive. Like I live in Canada, and things are not this. Even though we say it's expensive in Canada, but I think it's even more expensive here.
I liked it in Canada because I mean since we used the U.S. dollar, it went a lot further.
Yeah.
Canada, and everything was pretty inexpensive in the first place.
Oh, before you're not using the dollar?
Yeah, the Bermuda dollar is pegged to the U.S. dollar.
Yes, it's $1.
So like when I went to school, they were even when I first went to school in Canada, and then in the first year I was out there, the value of the Canadian dollar dropped quite a bit.
Yeah. Where you live in Canada? Where you do school?
In Halifax.
Are you for real? I hear people come to Halifax to school. I'm from Halifax as well.
That's where you live?
Yeah, that's where I came from.
Yeah, I went to St. Mary's.
Oh my God, that's my city. Oh my God.
I spent a few years out there enjoying myself.
Oh, I heard that a lot of people come to school in Halifax. Now I meet somebody from like alumni.
Yep.
Of SMU. Wow, interesting. How did you like it?
Halifax itself is a nice small city.
Yeah.
Like, I can ride across it on my BMX in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I met a lot of great people, had a lot of good experiences. Was living on my own, which was also a good experience. So I really liked it.
Oh, cool. So you guys come study, then you go back, then you come back home.
For the most part, people go to school, like it's a spread between the US, Canada, and the UK.
Okay.
And I mean, before most people would come back to school, like you can really get a good job in the insurance industry, like right out of college.
Yeah.
But now more and more people are starting to stay out there and get a bit of experience there and live out there where it's a bit easier than living here.
Yeah.
Before they come back.
Interesting.
So how long have you lived in Halifax?
Well, since 2016, so it's my 6th year now.
Okay.
Like August to be 6 years.
Wow, so I left in 2017.
Oh, really?
Yeah, December 2017, and I first went out there in 2014.
Oh, we moved there in 2016 of August.
Okay.
Yeah.
And where did you live before that?
Nigeria.
Okay.
Yeah.
So was it a good move for you?
Oh, yes, it was. Better quality of life.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, Nigeria is a wonderful country too. You know that we have terrible leaders. I mean, we have enough to sustain us if we had good governance.
Yeah.
But because it's not spreading, like, you know, in Canada, it's taxes. Even the rich, the more you earn, the more taxes you pay. Right. But in Nigeria, the more money you have, the more you continue to get. The poor get poorer, while the rich gets richer, right? So it's not. So that's the thing about, you know, Africa, like most African countries, bad leaders. Otherwise, it's a beautiful place to live. But many of us move out west. For better quality of life.
They got free health care and stuff.
Yes,
like,
yes. I mean, he has his own setbacks too, for sure, but it's still better than where I moved from. So there's no university here, just college. I see Bermudian College.
Just a college right here, and it's like a trade school.
Okay.
Where like they do like plumbing, HVAC,
carpentry.
Like those types of things.
Okay.
And then if you want to get like a bachelor's degree, you can start at Bermuda College for 2 years and then go away for the second 2 years to get your degree.
Oh, like if you go to like SMU now, they'll take you into the 3rd year? Is that what it means?
Yeah, I had a friend who did that. Like I started from 1st year at SMU, but he did Bermuda College for 2 years, then moved out there and graduated.
Oh, I see. That's nice.
Yeah, I have partnerships with quite a few schools in Canada, the UK, and the US.
That's nice. So how many people live here altogether, approximately?
About 63,000.
Wow, that's small.
Yeah. And then when the cruise ships like are in full swing, when they're here, pre-pandemic we could get like 20,000 cruise ship visitors a week.
Wow. Like 1/3 of the whole population.
Exactly, in a week. I mean, between 4 ships. Luckily they weren't all here at once.
But do you guys like it when visitors come?
I do. I mean, it's
more business for someone like you?
Yeah, for me, this is my industry, and so I do enjoy more people in here.
Yeah.
And a lot of industries do rely on it.
And hotels too will love it.
Yeah. Although, I mean, don't like when people are disrespectful when they come and just they wouldn't complain, or they want the whole world and like get mad when it can't be given to them, or they get mad at certain customs. I mean, I feel like the thing too much of the population has a problem with is people coming here to work.
To work.
I mean, I'm a supporter of it, but a lot of locals say, oh, you're taking jobs from locals.
Yeah, I hear that too from some people. And I was even hearing that for housing, for example, that landlords wouldn't take Bermudians who are like 3, 4, but they would rather take foreigners who are like 6, 7 in the house and all of that.
And that's how some of the lower paid workers get by sharing their house with a lot of people, and usually people they knew from back home. But, I mean, I think it's necessary because they do jobs that either Bermudians don't want to do, or the business can't afford to pay Bermudians enough to live here, so they can pay the foreigners a bit less.
Oh, really?
And they can save on living and food and stuff based on their living arrangements. Yeah. And then they also, my biggest problem is that they send money back to their family.
I'm not putting here.
Yeah, that's my biggest problem. But other than that, we need them to do things. Because there's not enough Bermudian chefs to work in every restaurant.
So if someone wants to work here, for example, like a foreigner, do they have to like apply for work permit?
Yeah, and a work permit laws are pretty strict. Like there are certain industries where you can't get a work permit
Easily.
but and then the employer has to first advertise the job to Bermudians, and then if no Bermudians apply, then they can apply overseas. They can go overseas looking for workers.
Yeah, it's a similar thing to in Canada.
Yeah, and then they have to apply for their worker to get a work permit. And then it only starts off like 3 years maximum. And then after that, they can apply to extend it if they had to or wanted to. And then if you did come here to work to get Bermudian status or citizenship, it takes quite a long time.
To get citizenship?
Yeah. You have to be here a lot longer than a work permit allows. So it doesn't make it easy.
Because in a job in Canada, would you have stayed back?
Pardon me?
Did you want to stay back in Canada, or you just wanted to come back home?
A bit of both. I mean, no matter where I stay, I always want to like come back here
home
to live. But I kind of wish I had a bit more time in Canada. Because my parents were paying for school and pretty much covered my living. So I had a bit of flexibility out here. But now coming back, I had to get a job.
And responsible for yourself?
Yeah. And I mean, luckily, I'm able to do this. I have the opportunity to.
Okay. It's like the second most populous beach after Horseshoe, or not?
Yeah, it is pretty popular, especially for locals. Like Horseshoe Bay, the good thing about Horseshoe Bay is that like they have the concession stand and stuff, so you can get stuff there. As you can see,
this is so dry.
Long Bay doesn't really have anything.
Yeah. The taxi guy is waiting for me to take me back to the ferry station, ferry terminal. Coincidentally, he schooled in Halifax, St. Mary's University. Yeah. Really pink. Wow.
Here still kind of beat Canada.
Pardon?
The worst is here still beat Canada.
Yeah, what do you mean? In what sense? Like, what do you mean?
Like the weather like this. This
is like summer.
Yeah, the weather's not good, but it's warmer than Canada.
Of course it is. This is like summer. Like on Monday, it was burning hot. So of course, weather-wise, absolutely. Yeah. I love how like clear and blue the water is.
Yep.
And I was hearing that to buy a house is about 1 million and above.
Yeah.
Was it?
And if you're not Bermudian to buy a house, it has to be worth at least 2.5 million.
Really? So
yeah.
The same house is preferred for Bermudians, but more especially for foreigners?
For everyone. Well, no, the same house.
Yeah.
It's just the like $1 million houses.
Yeah.
Only Bermudians can buy.
Can buy them. Oh,
but
really?
If you're foreign, you have to spend more money.
More money. Wow, that's a lot of money. $1 million.
Yeah. This is Beaches Cove.
Oh, is another place? Is that another? And here is my third beach in Bermuda. Like I mentioned on the screen earlier, I didn't come like to do like a proper beach outing. I just came to see what they looked like. It was my last day in Bermuda. I didn't want to just come to just only one beach. That's the Horseshoe Bay one. So I thought, okay, let me come experience what the other ones are like, which I did come to see for myself. They are more quiet than the Horseshoe Bay one. Oh, okay. Jobson's Cove. Okay. All right. It's not so busy. I like it. Nice. Thank you.
If you want, you can go up on the rocks at the beach.
Okay, I'll do that. Thank you. You've been so helpful. Thank you. What's your name, please? It's a beautiful view from here as well. Okay. Really nice view. This was in April of 2022, and I met one local who was telling me that, oh, the beach is in no-go area for her at this time of the year because it's cold. I'm like, this is not even cold. Like, at the time I went, it was really, really warm. Like, I could wear, things without having to feel cold at all. Though later in the day it gets a bit chilly, but during the day it's typically like very, very warm. They'll be wearing that kind of sweater. Like you find them wear sweaters because if they claim that it's cold, maybe because I've lived in Canada for a number of years, so I've acclimatized to Canada weather. And anyway, so they don't you won't see them at the beaches during this time of the year. So you find the beaches a bit scanty, according to her. Okay, I think we are good. Thank you so much. It was worth coming to. Pardon?
Oh, yeah, I think you can go down
from here. Okay. Yeah, it was worth coming to. Thank you.
You have a YouTube channel?
Yes, I do.
Few clips from here for that.
Oh yes, I have got loads of clips.
From the whole time you were here.
Oh yes, I've gone swam with the dolphins. I went parasailing. Went to the museum, went to Crystal Caves.
Okay. Sounds like you've done pretty much everything, but this is only the second beach you have come to?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I say third, right? Second and third, right? So these are two beaches, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah, so.
It's like a park in between here and Horseshoe Bay.
Okay.
It's called South Shore Park. And so yeah, in between it, it's just a ton of beaches.
Okay.
It's trails and stuff, but it's really, it's probably one of the best like untouched parts of the environment, like the natural environment.
Okay.
This area.
Okay. Cool. Thanks for bringing me here.
You're welcome.
And for helping me with the pictures, the videos, and like a tour guide. Thank you. Okay, so the last thing I want to do now is to go on the ferry.
Alright.
Probably should go to the airport. Today is my last day.
That was one of the
In Halifax?
spots.
Where?
Point Pleasant Park.
Okay, yeah.
South
It's a nice park. Yeah.
Yeah, I lived about 2 blocks away from there.
From there? Okay.
So my friends and I would go and take the dogs for a walk and stuff.
Cool.
But between Horseshoe Bay, Snorkeling Bay, and Elbow Beach, those are like the most popular beaches on the island. But the locals tend to go to Snorkeling Bay and Elbow Beach more than Horseshoe Bay.
Okay, why is that?
They can pack their own coolers for drinks and food, and they'll go and relax there for the day. It goes from here, right here. This is the Coral Beach Hotel, and their beach is one part of Elbow Beach.
Okay.
Then in the middle is a public section of Elbow Beach.
Okay.
And then on the eastern side is the Elbow Beach Hotel.
Okay.
And so, as well as the Cocoa Reef Hotel, they all kind of share the beach.
Okay. When you moved to Halifax, did you find it strange with the right hand side and the left hand driving?
Not really.
Okay.
Like, this is the public entrance to Elbow Beach.
Okay,
Right
Elbow
there.
Beach.
But not really. Growing up, I had been going to America.
Okay.
I went to America quite often.
Okay.
And so I was aware of what it was like being on the other side of the road. But the biggest problem, especially like going back and forth between here and Halifax, is when you go to get in a car, you always go to the wrong side.
Yeah.
So you come back here and you're gonna drive, you get in left side.
Yeah.
Or if you're out there and you want to get in the passenger seat.
Yeah, I find that very strange. So like, when I'm waiting for a bus, I'll be on the I'll be looking towards the other direction. It's so confusing.
Yeah.
It's confusing.
And yeah, also crossing the street, you have to get used to, because when all the cruise ship visitors go to dockyard, luckily it's not a busy road or anything. Like everyone in the area is driving around slowly, but they would go to a road, look left, and cross when traffic's coming from the right.
From the right, yeah. So quite confusing. Well, when I went to the UK too in 2015, that was my first time of experiencing right-hand driving. So I kind of like knew that. I mean, for that time I went, I was a bit familiar with it. It's been some years, so coming here now, it's so hard to like adjust. So
it's not many places that drive on the left-hand side still.
Yeah.
Not many countries do it.
Yeah. So difficult to drive like the car without like the other side.
Not really.
Do the same way?
I never drove in Canada or the US.
Okay.
But I have driven cars here that are left-hand drive.
Oh, really? Do you have cars like that?
A couple. This one in particular that I was driving was a limo, a Mercedes S-Class.
Okay.
So like it's a pretty high-end car, and it's an American version of it. So like, and it's really big for these roads, but with the left-hand drive, you just gotta stay as close to the side as you can.
Yeah.
And a lot of trucks are left-hand drive as well.
Yeah, interesting.
Catch the ferry to Dockyard.
Nothing is grown here.
Yeah, we do have vegetables that are grown here, but like not enough to actually sustain the population, so we import a lot more.
Okay. So food, clothes, vehicles, everything pretty much gets
shipped in from the US. And then but like we get like our mail and like Amazon packages and stuff that comes by plane.
Okay. That's expensive.
Yeah.
Was they imported?
Everything that gets imported is charged around 30%
extra
duty. So like it's taxed before it's even sold on to the consumer.
So the buyers would, you know, make up the money from the the sellers rather.
Yeah.
Would make it up from the buyers.
Yeah,
makes sense.
Pretty big investment.
Yeah.
Like at the beginning. Yeah, we don't get charged any. We actually don't have many taxes here. Like our payroll tax, the tax on our income is about 3 to 5%.
That's not bad.
Charged the duty, the import tax at 30%, and then land tax. But that's only if you own
a house. So you pay taxes like monthly or yearly for land?
Yearly for land.
How many percent?
Not quite sure. It's based on the
land value?
The annual rental value of the property or the house. So like if you don't have a house on it, it's pretty cheap. But then if you have a house and apartments and stuff, it'll be a bit more.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. There you go.
Hey, thank you. It was nice meeting you.
Yes, it was. Alright, I hope you enjoy the rest of your time here.
Thank you. Thanks, bye. And I have come to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourself and be good. Bye.